ADA parking signs that are packed in your black transfer carts. ADA parking signs should be placed based on the aerial map that you received in your chief mailing. They went out in the mailers, correct? The aerials that I gave you. And as well as in your chief binder. Um, Other than that, any other facility issues should be immediately called into the call center. We do have somebody on site that we can dispatch out um, to take a look at different issues. I think that's it for me.
Okay. Next one is community engagement. Gilberto, I apologize for moving this computer around, but it's high election season.
What?
High election season.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gilberto Zelaya. We'll talk about a little bit about Future Vote, media, electronic use, and language line. So Future Vote since 2004. Where'd it go?
We're tired.
You logged in.
Apologize. So since 2004, Montgomery County is the only jurisdiction nationally that brings in young voters to serve as assistants to not only our election workers, but also our voters. So please review the Future Vote overview that was emailed to you. Now, some kind of notes. So during registration, the Guardians selected the corresponding mandatory training, election day polling place, and if applicable, early voting location and polling place and shift. So for Monday evening precinct setup, it is required that the Guardian and the student attend said gathering. Please contact your corresponding future voter and Guardian to said time, and more importantly, the location or the entry point to your facility. So for example, if you are, let's say, at Seneca High School, there's 1,000 doors on the first floor of that facility. Please provide the entry point where the Guardian and the student will attend the Monday precinct setup. It is mandatory for the Guardian and student to attend, no exceptions. No nannies, no au pairs, no babysitters. If the Guardian cannot attend because maybe they too are serving at a different location, it has to be next of kin, a sibling that's 18 or older, or a spouse. No neighbors, no best friend, no team member. It has to be the Guardian. But on election day, the Guardian must drop off and pick up their child. No exceptions. The Guardian must drop off and pick up their child a couple of minutes before and after the corresponding shift. If your polling place allows for additional shift hours, I will allow one additional 3-hour shift. You could allocate according to your precinct needs, but no more than 6 hours to 3-hour shifts. And only students listed on your roster are allowed to serve, period. These students are trained and vetted, and they have to go through the process as expected. Now, the media can enter the polling room, ask for media credentials or their ID, have them sign in the visitor log, choose a spot in the polling room where they will not disturb voters. The media can take photos or B-roll video of the polling place operations, but not screens or ballots. No live reporting inside the polling place, and all interviews must take place outside the polling room. If the media do show up, just have them sign the visitor log and go through the process. You may have some outlets with credentials given by me, but sometimes they will come to the polling place without credentials provided by the Board of Elections. Once again, have them sign in the visitor log and provide them instructions. Electronics use, so the electronics. So as of March of 2025, the State Board of Elections changes regulations regarding the use of cell phones in polling places. And it reads, while voting, you cannot use your cell phone, pager, camera, and equipment in an early voting center or at a polling place, except to use as a translation device, provide proof of residency or ID, to review election information, and to record a digital image of your marked ballot prior to casting for personal use. And then the language line. Recently, the language line vendor updated their procedures. So there's going to be a new language line log in the payroll packets. Follow the instructions provided and please document the language used and the time. It's important because we go back to that log and we will try to allocate that language for that polling place in our recruitment efforts. If we see there is a need, for example, Korean at Richard Montgomery High School, we will make that effort to recruit an individual that has fluency in X language. So please record the corresponding language and time, which helps us for billing on the language line law. Thank you.
Okay, let me just pick up on the last item that Gilberto brought up. It's the question of language assistance. In the frequently asked questions that we sent out to you, there was a question whether a voter assistance form should be filled out if language assistance is provided at the check-in. I apologize, as it seems that I misread or misunderstood the question when providing an answer. Because for me, I understood it as if the assistance is provided to the voter throughout the whole process from the check-in table all the way till the end. The point is, if language assistance line is used at the check-in table to answer questions related to voting or how or why we are doing certain things, there is no need to fill out the voter assistance form. Voter assistance form at the very top indicates three situations where voter assistance form should be used and when assistance is provided to the voter. I think those three self-explanatory, but we will update the frequently asked questions and send them out again, maybe tonight or tomorrow morning, to further elaborate on that particular question. The next one on the
Romer's update from Suzanne.
Okay, Romer's update from Suzanne. Your computer, man. Okay.
Everyone, my name is Suzanne Abdullah. I just have a couple of updates for roamers this year. So we have each of the roamers has a larger number of routes than usual. So this means that they may not be able to cover all of their polling sites, and they will focus on polling places that have 2 new chief judges. So that's just something to keep in mind, that you may not see, in every polling place, you may not see a roamer. They will be dispatched, though, to different polling places dependent on, prevailing circumstances and where there's highest need. You can always call your roamers and they can help you by phone. And if needed and they're close by, they can come for a visit to your polling place to help you resolve issues. So please still call them. If you can't get through to your roamer or if they can't help you answer a question, then call the help desk. And any issues you have with equipment, please call the help desk or use your QR code to enter in those issues.
Okay.
That's it.
So let me just pick up again the last item that Suzanne mentioned. QR codes reporting to the Board of Elections. Please, please, please communicate with us. Communicate through QR codes, communicate by calling the help desk. We need to know when you enter the building on Monday night. We need to know when your setup is completed. We need to know when you leave the building. We need to know when you're ready to open on Tuesday morning. These are essentials that we have to complete on our end, and we rely on you reporting to us when you're ready to open 10 to 7 or something like that. Also, voter turnout. Please submit the voter turnout through the mode that is convenient. You have QR codes. If it's not working for whatever reason, please call in. We will capture the numbers. The same goes for the closing at the evening. Does anyone have anything else to add? Mindy, PPSP?
Yeah, we just a brief touch on. Similar to the Romer situation, we have the PPSP or the League of Women Voters volunteers or contractors in this instance who conduct surveys at our polling locations every election cycle. They will be visiting most polling locations throughout the day. They are there to observe the process to ensure that we are following the process as it should be followed. Polling locations with ballot drop box locations. You would have received an olive green bag. For those of you who are not aware, you will need to send somebody from your polling location to that ballot drop box with that olive bag at 7:45 p.m. All ballot drop boxes must be locked at 8 p.m. on election night, not 8:02, not 8:43, 8 p.m. Inside of the olive bag are the instructions, the lock, the faceplate, and everything you need in order to ensure that the box is locked by 8 p.m. If you have any questions prior to the evening, please call us in the help desk and we'll walk you through it. Locations who received a MiFi. You received a MiFi because cell phone service is spotty in your location. The MiFi should be used to use Wi-Fi calling so that you can contact us here at the help desk. Please check that Monday night. If you have any issues setting it up, please call us in the help desk. I think that's it this time.
I just had one more thing. Hello. Just a note about the election judges on election day. All election judges must remain in their assigned polling precinct all day. And if they are part-time, they can be dismissed. But chief judges are not permitted to dismiss an election judge early or ask a judge to stay later without contacting their recruiter first. So just wanted you to know about that. Thank you.
Okay, before we go into questions and answer session, again, you are provided with the help desk number. It's 240-777-8543. Again, 240-777-8543. Please give us a call for anything that you believe you need, any guidance, any assistance. We would like the process to be as smooth as possible and to be followed, same process to be followed across 230 polling places on this election day. Janet, please open up Q&A if we have anyone who would like to ask any questions now.
Can we also turn? Please tell your future vote. We loaded the band after that. I just feel.
I cannot hear anything, Jan.
Hello, are we on Q&A?
Yes, please.
Oh, hi. Yes, this is Ed Berger. I'm at Bradley Hills. So a couple questions and clarification about future voters. So we have a future voter. One, already his guardian mentioned that he wanted to have an extra shift. Just to confirm, it sounds like he could have one extra shift if the need is there. And if
Correct.
so, is there anything we need to do to give him an extra shift with BOE?
Just make a note on the roster, please.
Okay, thank you. Number two is the guardian already contacted us saying she couldn't go on Monday night, but her mother could, so grandma could go. Is that okay?
Next of kin, that's fine.
Okay, and number three, just to confirm, that next of kin must stay for the entire session, the entire setup on Monday night?
As if they were the parent, the guardian. So same
Oh,
process.
meaning they have to stay for the entire time.
Correct.
Okay,
2
thank you.
hours.
Thank
Okay.
you. That's all I have. Thank you.
Jen, do we have someone else, please?
It's the shortest chief open spring.
Just for the record, we have 320 people on this call. So please, if you have questions,
Hi, this is Leslie Porter. I'll be working in the Carver Educational Services Center off of Manakee. Do you have any stats to share with us regarding early voting turnout? Thank you.
okay. So early voting, I believe we got close to 30,000 ballots cast. That is 5,000 more than in 2022 primary, 10,000 more than in 2024 primary. But again, it's not the turnout that we necessarily expected, but we were more than ready for that. When it comes to the mail-in ballots, I have to say that the return rate of mail-in ballots is really low at this point, not what we would have expected, knowing that we had 127,000 mail-in ballots requested, and we are roughly around 41,000 returns so far. So I'm not sure to which extent these low turnout numbers will project on election day itself, but please keep in mind that primary elections in Montgomery County fluctuate between 24 to 27% overall turnout.
I'm a patient person. Or you like the laptop.
Red card.
Oh, we like that we're going to be all day all time. So I don't think so. There's one that materials.
Except for guys. I see people with raised hands. I don't know why.
Um, can we ask a question now?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
please. Hi, Leanne.
Hi, apologies. It said promoted to panelist, but it didn't say, turn your mic on, it's your turn now or anything. Um, very quick question. You mentioned the MiFi. I am presuming, hoping that all Montgomery County public schools in which you cannot operate your cell phone will have MiFi.
So before every election, we check the Wi-Fi signal in the polling room at every location. Any polling place that uses a room where there's a spotty cell signal, we provided those polling places with Wi-Fi. So only those will have it. Please try it on Monday, test it, call the help desk if you have any issues. So it's not for every polling place, it's not for every location, only to those where our testing showed some spotty service.
Okay, thank you. We've had this as a problem for at least a couple of elections in a row, so hopefully it was perceived. Thank you. We'll test it on Monday.
7:15.
7:15.
Yeah. So just for everyone, in order to ask the question, Jen will promote you to the panelist, and it's then from there you have to use your own system to ask the question.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, sorry. I wanted to know, my name is Jennifer Julia, and I don't have a co-chief. Can I go ahead and go through my bag and go through and check everything by myself?
Yes, please. So if there is only one chief, let's say even if there are two chiefs, but they are unable to come together to go through the red bag together, it's okay for the one chief to go first with the understanding the second chief will have to follow the process and confirm the content of the red bag, just like the first chief did. So we would need both chiefs to verify the content, even though it doesn't need to happen in the same time.
Will the person that gets field promoted to be a co-chief have to do that if they were not already a chief?
So our goal is to have a promotion completed by Monday night setup. We cannot promise that that will be achieved at every instance. So if your second chief is promoted by Monday night setup, we would expect that chief to go through the red bag. If that person is promoted on Tuesday morning alone, we will rely on you to verify properly the content of the red bag itself.
Okay, thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Hello, good evening. Thank you for taking my call. Thank you for doing this call. My question is twofold. I hope you can hear me as I am driving. I wanted to ask you to all to please reshare your opening remarks as they were not recorded for the benefit of the recording. And then two, when will this recording be made available for us to re-review in preparation for Monday?
Let me check when the recording will be, but available. I don't have problem not sending a communication to all chiefs to notify you when the recording is available for public viewing. Notes we can compile together and send out.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
I heard Deborah say that the VOPB arrives at 2 p.m. I also have a VOPA. Do they leave at 2 p.m.?
They leave at 3.
They leave at 3. There's
So they
1 hour
come in at-
overlap.
Okay, so they come in at 6 and they leave at 3, and then the VOPB comes in at 2 and leaves at closing.
Close.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, my question is simple. Will the facility manager be present Monday night?
I should.
Would be, yeah, what's your location?
Can you share your location? As a
Sorry.
rule,
Yeah, Forest Knolls Elementary School.
or is not. As a rule, they should be present on Monday night. I assume that you already had some communication with the facility manager at site, but please let us know if they are not there when you arrive.
Okay, the reason I'm asking is because I have not been able to connect with the facility manager. I do have a co-chief now, but I only spoke with him for the first time today, and I'm really hoping to meet with the facility manager.
We'll follow up. We'll follow up with the MCPS for your location, man.
Thank you.
Forest Knolls, right?
Forest Knolls, right?
Yes.
And
Okay.
she left a message.
Did you leave any messages or anything?
I did. I left a message early part of this week, but I didn't get a call back.
Follow up.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. If I may ask just two questions. If you have polling place specific questions, please go through the call center. You have another 2 days. We will we record the questions so they're distributed to the responsible sections to address them. The second thing is, once you close your polling place on Tuesday night, if you could pay attention to packing stuff back to the black cards, to the supply cards, we have tendency to recycle and reuse materials from one election to another. So any privacy screens, any posters that could be reused for the general election, we would like to reuse them so we don't need to go out and print new ones or purchase new ones. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, this is Stan Miles. I'm from doing agricultural farm park. I wonder if you could comment a little on the responsibilities that the we have for traffic control within within the polling place. We have a double precinct situation. I want to make sure whether or not we how we are escorting people. At early voting, we had a situation in where I was where we had to move people from one side of the room to the other because the marking machines got used up, and we had to have people sit around and for short periods of time and waiting. And so I'm just concerned whether what the rules are about escorting or traffic control, and who does that, who's responsible for doing that within the polling place.
Okay, so when it comes to management of the flow of the voters at the polling place, that would be responsibility of the chief to observe the flow, to see if there are lines being created either at the ballot marking device or the scanners, because those are usually 2 points where those lines will happen. You would have ability, if you have too many people lining up for ballot marking device, to advise the voters that they can stay in line or go to the booths and utilize regular ballot. It's voters' choice on the end. However, you are on the spot there. You can assess how many people you have in the room, how many people are standing in line, and if you need to slow down maybe checking process, that is fine, because we don't want a crowd in the room itself, while a line outside of the room itself sometimes will happen. Again, it's all about communication. You'll go out to the line in front of the check-in judges, just explain to the voters, there's a line, please give us 5-10 minutes. Voters are voting at this particular moment. We will process you the moment we have next ballot marking device available or the booth. Simple as that. But you are the person responsible to oversee that.
So the bottom line is we try to anticipate what the backups may look like and try to transfer any backup back before the check-in tables.
Correct. You will observe the flow. You will see how fast your team is processing voters through the polling place, and you will get a very good feel how fast you can move the line through the polling place itself. I'm not there. I don't know your team. I don't know how they will, memory or muscle memory will kick in. Checking will be faster at 10 o'clock than it's at 7 o'clock. These are normal things, right?
Right.
So just bit of patience, bit of space management and line management, we will be fine.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Just a small reminder for any chief who is assigned to consolidated polling place, basically polling place that covers multiple precincts. There was a separate briefing for those chiefs, and that briefing is available online. If you raise your hand to ask a question, please look for the small message on your screen, which will say that you are being promoted to the panelist. You will have to accept that and move ahead to ask the question.
Very good. Hi, Boris. This is Michael Angert. Can you hear me?
Hi, Michael.
First, thank you to you and the team for all the work that you do. It's very much appreciated.
Thank you.
I had watched a Board of Elections meeting once, and Dr. Z had mentioned he was going to set up a text find to 77788. Has that been set up, and can we use that with vote for voters?
So our request was that that service become operational on Friday, and we are now, as you speak, checking, trying to see if it works. It's on. So text find to 77788. That's an additional service provided as of this year. We rolled it out on Friday, the moment early voting was over. Those who type the words find and send it to 77788 will be directed to the state website where they will provide basic information about them and get the exact location of their polling place.
Thank you. And my tablet requires a PIN. I've tried 1111 and 1234. Where will I find the PIN?
Sorry?
0623.
0623.
Thank you. That's all.
Thank you.
Hi, I have a question. One of my VOPB just dropped out.
Sorry, one of your VOPs? Can you say it again?
VOPB, he's in the afternoon. He just sent me an email that he cannot make it for the election day.
Please communicate with your recruiter.
So the
We'll follow.
recruiter for my precinct is 0206 is Germantown.
I hear you, ma'am. Please just communicate with your recruiter directly. They will take care of that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, hi. We received an instruction recently that said the ballot bin label and the scanner label must match exactly, and I'm not sure what label we're talking about.
Okay, Minnie, you want to pick up?
This is a Janet.
Janet, do you want to chime in? To get in?
There's a label in the front of the blue bin that has a seal that has
The number.
a serial number on it.
So when you look at the.
Where is it on the scanner, Chuck?
We're talking about. Yeah.
purposes.
While we are waiting for Janet to get through, just a small reminder for everyone. If you need a new blue bin because you have a high turnout at your polling place, please request it and leave the blue bin in the right place as it is before the IT team shows up that would provide labels that would match the existing blue bin and the scanner to which that blue bin was assigned.
Janet's talking. She said.
Janet, we cannot hear Janet.
Hi, would you like me to go ahead and ask my question while we wait?
I apologize. It seems that Janet was providing answer, but none of us heard it. So we are trying just to get her back to repeat it.
Boris, go to the next question.
Janet, we can hear you now.
Okay. Let me go back to Ms. Briney's question. The label on the blue bin should be the same as what's on the scanner. If it says Unit 1, the label on the blue bin must also say Unit 1. That's what we're talking about. They have to agree.
Got it. Thank you. That's very helpful.
Okay.
Hi, this is Debbie Kulik. I'm over at Northwest High School, and I had a question. I'm requesting more clarification on the olive green bag. That was news to me. And the going outside, I guess, to lock up the ballot drop-off box. What if the box is nowhere, requires walking around our facility to find it? And because do we need one person, like opposite party people, or how does that work? That was news to me.
Okay, so there is a mail-in ballot drop box at your polling place location. The green olive bag has a plate in it to lock it. Locking a drop box is meant to be conducted by one person only. When we open the drop box and remove ballots, we need bipartisan team. You will not be opening the drop box itself. You'll be just applying the plate to the slot and applying the locks. So no one can deposit a mail-in ballot after 8 p.m. when the voting ends.
And that's the only instance where someone can physically leave the polling, one of the judges or one of the team members can physically leave the polling place
Correct.
to do. Okay, and it doesn't
Correct.
need to be, does it need to be a chief or can it be a VOP judge or any preference?
We will leave it to you to decide what's your operational
Okay,
visibility at that point.
okay,
As
thank you.
long as they do it at 8 p.m. sharp.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you so much. That was my question.
You're welcome.
So take the location of the box.
Yeah, if they have any questions, they can send me an email. They can send a photo.
Hello? Hello? Can y'all hear me? I can't hear Boris here now. I'm
We
sorry.
can hear you.
I got kicked out. I'm Francine, and thank you guys for your service, and thanks for allowing me to serve. My question was for the future voters. It was said, I remember, to allow them to leave like maybe 15 minutes or so they ride securely there. Is that okay? Is that proper? Is that procedure? Because last time we had to sit and wait. We've had to wait for their ride.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure that
I know.
Okay.
Future voters, like I heard you mention, Boris, that they could leave maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes early to just so I can confirm if their ride is there or no?
No. So during early voting, the shifts that were afforded to the future voters was from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. As you know, early voting had very different closing procedures, and a lot of locations closed before 9, and we didn't need the students until set time. For election day, as I mentioned, the guardian must drop off a couple of minutes before their start time and pick up a couple of minutes after. So a student who serves from 6 to 9 should technically arrive somewhere between 5:55 and gets picked up hovering around 9 o'clock. And the
I got you.
guardian will pick up their child.
I got you. So they don't stay till closing. They usually out of there by 9.
By 9, they'll be out. Yes,
I
correct.
got you. Thank you so very much. That
Thank
was
you.
my
Great
question.
pictures.
Thank you.
Mary, if you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, sorry about that. I was babbling away. This is Mary Travoliti over at Richard Montgomery. Hi, Leslie, by the way, I miss you. And I have one question and one comment. My first question, or only question, is if a voter wishes to use a friend or family member on the phone for translation throughout their entire voting experience, how do we handle their voter assistance form? Are they allowed to do that? And if so, how is that handled?
So the way I read Comar is that voters can use their cell phones for various purposes.
Mhm.
One of them is translation in order to complete their ballots. Right? So
Right.
in a perfect world, that family member would walk in with them to the polling
Right.
place and fill out the voter assistance form. Now, when the voter calls someone, whether they are calling or listening to the Google verbal translate
Mhm.
or a family member, I don't think that we can confirm that. And we should certainly not be, I don't know, taking part in that conversation in the voting booth. So
Mhm.
we will leave it at
Okay.
that.
Okay. Great. And then my other suggestion to Dr. Z, I'm wondering if there's a way, this is just a suggestion. I've several times in the past and at early voting had a blind voter using the ballot marking device. And I was speaking to her afterwards while she was waiting for her mother to finish voting. And I was remarking how good she was with the machine. And she mentioned that you go to their association meeting every election and walk them through how to use that part of the ballot marking device. And I thought, number one, that's fantastic. I'm really glad we provide this service. But also as a chief judge, I worry for someone who hasn't had that opportunity. You know, there's a form there that says how to navigate this thing, but I would love to be able to experience what it is like to go through that in case I need to assist a voter with the volume and the touchpad and things of that nature, or if they ask for assistance during that. So I'm just wondering if there's a way we could perhaps throw that opportunity in, like after we're done with our chief judge training. If you want to stay for 15 minutes, we'll show you how to use that, or if there's a way to simulate that for us. Just wanted to throw that out there as a suggestion.
First of all, on Gilberto's behalf, thank you for the praising and the nice words for him. I'm pretty sure he will gladly accept that. The second thing is for the BMD, please, for the general election, you will be coming back for the training. Please utilize that opportunity to go through the full process. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We'll send the link.
And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Yvonne Brooks Little, and I'm at Wooten High School. The iPad, or not iPad, the tablet. Are there instructions for use of the tablet? I turned it on and then it went off. I'm not familiar with that. Mhm.
Okay, ma'am. I would appreciate if you could call the help desk tomorrow and they will guide you to the process step by step while you have the tablet in front of you. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And also I didn't, maybe it was written, but there was no identifiable place on the screen for question and answer. So that's why after I called that other line, I stayed on for so long. They kept saying, hold. I said, let me come and raise my hand. And then you said, I see plenty of raised hands.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Susan, if you're talking, you're muted. Or your mic's not working.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay, I'm sorry. My Wi-Fi is really awful and I kept getting disconnected. This is Susan Baker and I'm at 0934 Washington Grove McCatherine Center with Joyce. And I just had like 3 quick questions. Somebody was talking earlier about guardians dropping off the future voters. I don't believe we have any, but I wanted to just make a point that I always thought the guardian not only had to bring the future voter into the polls and stay with them until they were signed in and that sort of stuff, and then conversely come in into the polls to pick them up. I didn't think that they were allowed to walk out by themselves. So my other question is, thankfully, the lovely lady before me asked pretty close my same question. When I got the tablet home, I went ahead and plugged it in just to make sure the light was steady white. So I'm going to say that means it's charged and we're fine. But I have never used the tablet before, believe it or not. And so I too wondered if there were instructions, like is there a video online or something like that, which would be awesome. Or do I need to call the help desk and they'll walk me through it, which I'm happy to do.
There is in the chief binders in your first or second tab, there's directions for the tablet.
Oh, great. Okay, that's awesome. Wonderful. Thank you. And then the other thing that I just wanted to mention when we were talking about throwing things away, you guys know I never throw anything away. So I just put everything, even if it's a sign and it has dirt on it or is bent, back into the bin because that's your decision.
Okay, I'll just go back for this video because first of all, thank you for preserving anything that could be preserved. It should be preserved for the next use. When it comes to the tablet, Janet explained that there are instructions in the chief's material. Again, please call center. Someone would guide you. It doesn't hurt to do it one time while you have someone live assistance on the phone. And your first question regarding future vote, yes, guardians have to come to pick up the minors. So just idea that guardians somewhere on the parking lot around the polling place does not fly. They have to get them out of the car, physically walk in, so we can release the child, the minor.
Great. And can you just throw out the help desk number?
Which number? Is the same one? It's 240-777-8543.
8543. Thank you. That's all I have. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Hey, Dave Judkins here. 3 questions. One, what are the guardians expected to do during the Monday evening meeting? Are they expected to work or sit in a chair?
It's up to you.
It's up to you, it's up to them. The essence of the program is for the kids to be part of the setup process. If their guardians would like to help, put some blue tape on the floors, I assume that as a chief, you would accept that assistance.
Okay, question 2. On the green bag checklist, the very last item, black cart, we couldn't find anything like that in the green bag. What is that last item? And am I missing? Is that something that's going to be on the facility already?
Black cart, like it's delivered it's delivered at your polling place.
No. On the green bag checklist, the last item, it says black cart underlined, orange provisional ballot privacy sleeves and standard ballot privacy sleeves. I couldn't find anything in there, but the fact it said black cart at the beginning made me think maybe it wasn't supposed to be in there.
That means that your orange privacy sleeves and your regular privacy sleeves are packed within the black cart that your election equipment will be in.
Okay, great. Question number 3. Why are there seals on the orange and red bags? I was reluctant to break them. Why they're there? Do I have to put them back on afterwards? Do I have to keep those seals? That surprised me.
So, number 1, no seals could be thrown away. All the seals have to be preserved, no matter when, in which part of the process you remove them. For the red bag, chief's bag, you have to remove the seal in order to verify the content of the bag.
Okay, so I should break the seal today or tomorrow then. And what about the
Correct.
orange bag?
Red bag, you are verifying.
What about the orange bag? Do I need to break the seal on it?
No.
All right, leave the orange bag seal on.
Your provisional judges should verify that on Monday night.
All right, thank you. That was it.
Thank you.
Is it on?
Yes.
Good afternoon, team. Quickly, the premise of future vote is when a student reaches of age, 16 or older, and meet the state requirements to serve as a full-fledged election judge, like yourself, which means they're registered to vote in the state of Maryland. They are trained, they do the online quiz, they are vetted similar to the adults. Now, because of the popularity of the program, between 9 to 10 to 11% of our poll workers are students 16 and 17 years of age, and they are registered to vote and they are vetted. So in your polling place, you may have teenagers serving as full-fledged election judges. However, you may have a 15-year-old future voter. Please note that the student in the payroll for election worker or election judge payroll is different than the future vote roster. You may have a 15-year-old that looks like they are an election worker and vice versa. So students appearing on the future vote rosters are future voters who had a mistake where a high schooler who is trained and vetted serves as a future voter, and then we get a call that you're down to VOP, and they're sitting right there at the exit table. So make sure that you do not confuse, and the premise of the program is a recruitment tool, okay?
Hi, this is Steve. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hi, I'm Steve Rosnowski. I'm at Sherwood High School. I am currently down 2.5 judges. I've been talking to recruitment. I'm just wondering, when can I expect my final roster?
So it might not come as a surprise to you, sir, that we were not successful to provide already 100% staffing at every polling place. So we are trying at this last moment to provide last complement of judges for a few polling places like yours, where we initially might have election judges, but who notified us that they could not serve on election day. So please wait for the follow-up communication from your recruiter while we are trying to address this issue.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Anita Duvall in 0205 Martin Luther King Middle School. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Question about future voters. Are there any restrictions on the time of day they can serve? We have somebody scheduled from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. who also wants to stay from 9 to noon as their second shift.
Ma'am, it's your call as a chief judge whether to allow them to stay second shift. If you decide to do so, please make a note, okay, and indicate it on the future vote roster.
Okay, but there's no, I think I saw something that said their scheduled times was like 6 to 9 and then 12 to 3 and 6 to 9 in the evening, but it's okay to serve outside of those hours?
Yes, they are scheduling times, and there is a possibility upon their request or your need to extend it to another shift. So it's your call. You are the chief.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Doris Banks, and I'm a new chief. I'm going to be at 0508. I'm so happy to serve. So the questions that I have, one, where can I find the frequently asked questions?
EJ connection.
And
Frequently
also,
asked questions were emailed to you, ma'am. If you have
okay.
Okay, so if you were recently appointed chief, please contact your recruiter. If you don't have a copy of the frequently asked questions, we will email them to you.
Okay, sounds good. The next question, the only bag that I'm verifying would be the red bag.
Correct.
Okay. And the tablet code is 0623.
Correct. Please contact help desk if you need any assistance with tablets.
Okay, that's it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Hi, I'm Jody Lipson. I'm at Carter Springs. A brief question on the use of devices. It says the directions say no use of devices by judges at the polling place, but it's not clear whether you can do it in the break room, in the bathroom. Can you please clarify?
So the instruction is that the judges should not be using equipment in the course of the day. Okay, and the course of the day is 6 a.m. until the closing at the evening.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna change tablet profile.
If you're speaking, you're.
John, can someone tell?
I'm telling them we can't hear it. We can't hear them.
Hi, I have a question.
Yes,
Good
please.
afternoon. Yeah. So I am a chief at the Clopper Mill location, but I want to know, I couldn't go and vote for the early voting. Can I vote that same day? Is that something possible for me to do?
You can vote. Okay, it's not preferred solution. you still have option on Monday. You can come to our office and vote by mail directly from here. If you cannot do that on election day, you will have to vote at the break, on your break. If it's your home precinct, you will vote regular ballot. If it's not, you will vote a provisional ballot.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the last part.
So, are you serving at the polling place that otherwise you are assigned to vote at?
I am serving at the voting place, but I don't know if that's my voting place. I can go vote anywhere in the Montgomery County, right?
So during early voting, you can go to any early voting site and you will vote a regular ballot. On election day, you can vote at your polling place that's assigned to you, that you can verify by texting word FIND to 77788. And only at that place you will vote a regular ballot. If you go and vote at any other polling place, 229 of them in the county, you will have to vote a provisional ballot.
Okay, can you repeat that again? Where do I need to go to know where I will have to vote?
Do you have a cell phone, ma'am?
I do.
So text the word FIND to 77788 and follow the instructions to learn what's your polling place.
You said 7788 7788?
77788. 3 times 7, 2 times 8.
Okay, and then the word find. Okay.
That's correct. Thank you.
All right, yeah.
And can I add, if you do vote in your polling, when you're working, please take off your name tag and anything that identifies you as a judge while you're voting.
All right, thank you so much. It's good to know that.
Hi, this is Tony Blount. I'm working at Shady Grove Middle School. My question has to do with when you said when the day is over, that we're not allowed to hold anyone. Are you saying that we can't hold them later than when everything is cleaned up? I mean, they do have to help unpack and, pack up and all that, right?
I'm sorry. If you are talking about election judges, they
Yeah.
stay until you close. If you are talking about future vote, they get released when their shift
Okay.
is over.
All right, but I'm saying close, you mean to shut down everything and ready to go. I understand chiefs will be leaving later, but they can stay to get everything packed up until we release them, correct?
Who is they, ma'am? Election judges or future vote? What are you referring to?
The election workers.
Election workers stay with you while you're closing polling place until you close the polling place. Closing polling place is a team effort, not one that's boiled down to 2 chiefs only.
Okay, all right. Just wanted to
Thank you.
clarify. Thank you.
You're welcome. Please, just a reminder for everyone, any questions you can direct to the call center for the next 2 days. If there is a question that call center cannot answer, please be assured that it will be escalated and we will reach out to you to provide you with an answer.
Thank you, Boris. Nice to see you smiling. And Dr. Z, you're looking great on the commercials on TV. I know that guy.
Don't. So enough praise of Z for today.
Okay.
Okay, please.
My question is, you're talking about the the chief call-in center. Is that different than the help desk? Is that going to be its own number?
Yeah, so the number is the same, but it's different because we rolled it out this year for the first time, meaning Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we provide opportunity to the chiefs to call directly the call center and speak to the trainers who were with you through the training process. And some of them will be your roamers on election day. And ask any question that is related to procedures or a question like this, who should stay till they close or similar. It's something new. It's just for you to utilize to ask any question that you might have.
Okay. Thank you, Boris.
So just a reminder, today the call center was open from 9 to 4. Tomorrow is noon to 4 and Monday is 9 to 4 again. And we have, I believe, 6 people in the call center answering the questions. So we are well staffed to support you.
Okay, can I ask again that if you do not want to be a panelist, that means you do not want to ask a question, please lower your hand. Because I'm promoting people and you're declining.
It's 26 people.
So just a quick reminder while we are waiting for the next question. We had the chief judges pickup organized today, and we are almost done. However, there are 26 polling places where we are still awaiting chief judges to come. And tomorrow, the time that we are open is 10 a.m. till noon. So just 2 hours. We are open. Please come collect your bags tomorrow. 26 locations out of 230 we are still waiting for.
Hello?
Hi.
My question is about the drop boxes. Should they be closed at 8 o'clock sharp, even if there's people waiting, or is that done when the last person in line at 8 has dropped their ballot?
So, Dropbox, the same rule applies as for the polling place. If there is a line at 8 o'clock, you will have a card in your olive bag that you will hand out to the last person in line. When that person drops their ballot in, you lock the Dropbox.
Last person in line. Got it. Thank you.
At 8 p.m. Correct. Same rule as a polling place.
Good afternoon. My name is Maithili Daftari. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I will be chief for the first time at the Roberto Clement Middle School in Gaithersburg, and I have 2 questions. The first question is, what if one of the voters' phone rings and they want to talk on the phone? We can tell them you're not supposed to talk, but they say, oh no, this is important, urgent, they'll say something. So what do we tell them then?
If it's important, urgent call, they are more than welcome to take it outside of the polling room.
Okay, and
Plenty
then
of space, ma'am.
yes, and we take their stuff from them.
Sorry, say it again.
And we take their voter card and all of that from them at that point.
You will cancel their VAC.
Yes,
they are
and
more
ask
than
them to go
welcome
out
to
and
come
come
back.
back again. Okay.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. I just wanted to confirm that. And the second question is now on Tuesday, the Guardians, and particularly in the evening, if they're supposed to come at 9 o'clock at night, they don't show up. So the future voter will be with us till, and someone has to be with them till their guardian shows up. I suppose.
Correct. Just like we cannot release future vote to walk out alone, we cannot leave them in the room alone at night. So
someone wait.
Escalate to the help desk. We will communicate with Dr. Z to follow up with guardians and parents.
Okay, sure. Contact them also on Monday. Make sure that you have the updated. They have all the numbers.
The phone numbers of the guardians should be on your roster. So you can communicate. Okay.
But in case, they don't answer the phone, anything, we just wait.
Call us. Just call us.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I have two questions. One is, there's two language lines listed. One came with the binder that I picked up today, and then one was on a single sheet of paper. So which one is the correct one?
Single sheet of paper.
Okay. And the second question is, if we show up on Monday night and every single person in that room is of the same party, what is the procedure?
Please call us so we can address the issue.
Because there's nobody on my staffing that is a different party right now.
Which precinct?
1339, because my co-chief dropped out and she's still listed on the roster.
Okay, we would appreciate to know that the moment it happens so we can react.
Yeah, this was already told previously to the Board of Elections.
Okay, we'll follow up. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Two quick questions. What exactly is the chief judge call center number?
Okay, so again, 240-777-8543.
I see. So it's just the same number with different names. Got it. The other thing
because they operate one after another, sir.
Gotcha. The other question is, if I haven't been able to contact the facilities staff at the school I'll be dealing with, is that a problem? And should I call that number and report the fact that I haven't been able to get them?
Please do, so we can follow up on our end.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell me what's your polling place?
Oh, that's the Captain James E. Daly Elementary School.
District precinct, sir. Sorry, can you share the number?
Oh, I think it's 09, is it 32?
Captain.
I don't know that I have the number.
Okay, we'll find it. What did you say, Captain? What's the name of the location, Captain?
Captain James E. Daly Elementary School.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's some CPS facility. Okay.
Hello, can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hi, I'm Sharika Chin. I'm a first-time chief judge. My polling place is 0512, and I'm at Galloway Elementary School. And my question is about the payroll form. On Monday night when we meet, I have two questions. So the first one is about the payroll form. On Monday night when we meet, are we signing that form as well, or is that form just for election day?
Just initialing on Monday night.
Just initially on Monday night. Okay, great. And then my other question is for the future voters. If they do not show up on Monday night, is it correct that they cannot work on election day?
Correct.
Okay.
Just please mark that in the roster properly.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
That applies only for the future vote, please. For others, you have to communicate with your recruiter.
Okay, so if somebody does not show up on Tuesday or Monday night, I reach out to the recruiter and let them know.
So if future vote doesn't show up on Monday night for the setup, they are not allowed to serve on Tuesday.
Okay.
If one of your judges doesn't show up on Monday, please contact your recruiter because they might be communicating with us about the reasons. So we will talk to you directly.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mindy.
Hello, are you speaking? We cannot hear you.
Guy.
Hello?
We can hear you. Whoever is signed as FJT, can you please speak?
Yeah. Yes. Um, the future voters are not, as we understand it, are not allowed to leave without their parents.
Or guardians, sir.
Or guardians. Okay. And if they don't show up on Monday, they're not permitted to serve on Tuesday.
Correct.
Okay. The other question I have is that I have not been able to contact the site manager.
Can I have your precinct, district and precinct number, sir?
1361.
We will follow up.
James Humat Blake.
1360?
1361.
Okay.
Yes, because I even stopped by there, went by, and the school is closed.
Sir, we'll follow up.
So the board may have a way of contacting them, and they can give them my number for them to contact me before Monday evening.
You will, if you don't mind, sir, trying on Monday again, because MCPS requires communication to take place during their working hours.
Okay, I will try to establish contact regarding this on
Thank
Monday
you.
morning.
Thank you.
Len, if you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
Okay, can you hear?
Yes, we can.
Thank you very much. This is Lynn Nash. I'm assigned at Asbury Hefner Auditorium, and that's not the issue. I wanted to say thank you, Boris, for handling the very unfortunate situation that we had at the Bohr Center on the
All
day
good.
of. So it might be an good opportunity to review with everyone what happens when you have chaos outside of your precinct area, who to call. We had a situation where we had both media as well as police, and you did an amazing job, but I would not have known who to call at that precise moment. Thank you.
So, very briefly, there are few things that have to be mentioned here. Number one, if there is any incident within electioneering zone, you have to contact us. If it goes through the help desk, it will be escalated to me. What happened at the Bora Park, it's all over the news. Our center manager, Chuck, was there. I arrived later on after the incident. But again, outside of no electioneering zone, not our jurisdiction. Anything within electioneering zone, it is our jurisdiction. Please escalate through the help desk. It will reach to me.
Thank you.
Thank you. May I just announce that this briefing will last till 7 o'clock? So a few more questions that we can accept.
If you're asking your question, we cannot hear you. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next one. I'm gonna leave you up as a panelist in case you get your mic fixed.
Yeah, this is Donald. Hello?
Hi, we can hear you.
Yeah, I just I had a second chief judge yesterday. Now I don't on my roster. And so like nobody even informed me of what's going on. And
Sir, people call us daily saying that even though they get trained, assigned a selected location, there's something changed and they cannot serve on that particular day. So further communication will follow to you.
I mean, I talked to the judge yesterday and they said they were there and now they're not. Okay. And then I need facilities. I need
So
the
what's your
transcript.
location, sir? Can you tell me your district precinct number?
1202.
Thank you. We'll follow up. What's the second question?
Yeah, and so like, yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but like, you know, if this is going to be that much of a problem, should we just bring the materials back tomorrow between 10 and 2?
What do you mean bring materials back?
Because I picked up the materials today. I didn't get any communication about this, and then like, you know, I don't know what's going on at this point. So somebody really needs to be in touch with me because I don't have the time to be on this meeting for an hour and 45 minutes because you guys don't have the line open and the lack of communication. So we need to get this figured out.
So number one, sir, we had the call center open today. We have it open for the next 2 days. And you have option to communicate with recruiters directly. We have 230 polling places. We are trying to cover every single question that we are getting. I'm sorry if you feel that we didn't communicate enough or that if you had a problem to locate the roster, we have your location now.
It was
Your
no
name
problem
is
to locate the roster. Nobody even told me. I talked to the second chief yesterday. They drop out, right? I mean, like, this is like, I'm just trying to get the information I need, right?
okay. So you spoke to the individual yesterday. That individual might have or haven't notified us yesterday or this morning or this afternoon. Okay. Today we were handing out bags to 230 chiefs, right? So we have limited capacity in the same time to do all of these things. If that person is no longer on the roster, you will be provided with the second chief. We are aiming for Monday evening. We are tracking that, sir. We have to have 2 chiefs at every location.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Is your mic working now?
Just very briefly for every chief on this call. We would love to be in situation to provide you with the roster 3 weeks before the election day with the assumption that that roster will not change through the election day. However, we operate in real time, we operate in real life. Things do change. People who signed up to be election judges at some point, who accepted the assignment, have right to change their mind. We are trying to fill those gaps. We are trying to assign people who are available to any location where we are missing initially assigned judges. So your roster might be changing daily. Please just look at it once in a while.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
We do.
Okay, my name is Mazen. I am going to be a co-chief at the Forest Knolls Elementary location. I have 3 questions concerning my precinct. The first one is about future voters. I know that there's a roster for the staff, but we have not on the EJA website had a roster to be able to contact the guardians of the future voters.
Information on the future of the roster Monday and Tuesday.
The contact information, if you have future voters assigned to your polling place, will be on the Monday, Tuesday roster for future vote.
On the same document.
Yes.
Okay.
What's your district precinct, sir? What did you say?
I believe it's Forest Knolls Elementary School.
We'll follow up. We'll
Okay.
take a look.
Okay, and the 2 other questions. One was about not, one second. I have the chief documents right here because I didn't get an election judge manual this time around. I haven't served as a chief in a while, and I know they're supposed to be on the tablet. The other question I had was about the diagram for our precinct because we haven't been able to do an election site visit yet. I was transferred to this precinct recently. I was switched to this precinct recently, and we haven't done an election site visit. So there's no precinct diagram on the EJ Connection website for my precinct. So we don't know what it looks like and how we're going to map out how we're going to map out the layout of the precinct on election day on the Monday night meeting. The third question was about the EJ manual. I know it's on the tablet. I just wanted to ask about if it's accessible and easy to show for like when there's an issue with the election workers trying to set up the poll books, because we've had issues in the past where election workers weren't completely trained on setting up the poll books with like the Ethernet cables, logging in, making sure their name is on the VAC and at the beginning. I want to make sure that that's all covered. So
No, let me start backwards. Every VOP judge was trained on the processes that need to be completed at the polling place, number one. When it comes to the setting up the poll books, there are certain processes that are responsibilities of the chiefs, therefore the other judges were not trained on. If you have any concerns about anything that you might need assistance with, please utilize the Chiefs call center for the next 2 days. They will guide you to the process. The trainers will answer any question you have. If you have issues on Monday night, the help desk will be open. We'll be ready to assist. Okay? When it comes to the diagram, let us follow up, but I'm pretty sure, sir, that we shared a diagram with for every polling place, but we'll follow up with you directly.
Well, it should be on the EJ connection under training materials.
Go to EJ Connection under training materials. You should have the diagram for your assigned polling place. Chief binder as well. So one electronic, one paper version.
we'll probably be looking at the paper version because I didn't see it on EJ Connection website initially. That's why I was asking the question. I mean, as I said, was transferred from one precinct to another, so my situation
Not a
may be
problem,
different.
sir. Yeah, please, any technical questions like this, we have call center for next 2 days. Take a look, paper and electronic version, and they will answer questions as well.
Thank you.
So another reminder for everyone, on the EJ Connection, next to the staffing tab, there is a future vote tab. So if your polling place has a future vote assigned, you will see the assignments there. And contact information, details and contacts.
Good evening. My name is Sam Weaves, assigned to precinct 13 49.
1349.
13 49. Mid County Rec Center on Kingsguard Road. In one election cycle pass, I had a voter who insisted on presenting us his ID instead of verbalizing his name when he didn't need to show his ID. So he still insisted on not verbalizing his name.
No, sir, very briefly, there are states who require ID. There are states who require voters to verbalize their basic information for check-in.
Right.
Every state is great. In Maryland, we follow Maryland law, which says that you have to verbalize the basic information for the election judge to find you in the poll book.
Right.
So the fact that someone has ID in their hand doesn't mean that they are not still required to do what law requires from them to be checked in.
Right. And I requested that he verbalize his name, but he still insisted otherwise and then presented us his ID instead when he wasn't required to show ID. He still insisted.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But he still has to verbalize. Do you have another question, sir?
Yeah. I think the voter started to get a little verbally aggressive, like getting like really frustrated about that fact that he had to verbalize his name.
I'm sorry it happened. My understanding is that you addressed the situation, and we hope that you will address that situation if it happens again. If there is any problems, please call help desk, escalate on election day, so we will guide you through the process.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Janet, can we take two more questions, please, before we close the briefing?
Okay.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. I'm at 0914 and I have every day looking for a layout on the e-connection for the neighborhood church. And I've also looked for the facilities information to find out what we were going to be getting on Monday. And there's nothing about the neighborhood church anywhere on the EJ connection on the tab. So that was interesting.
Okay. I find it interesting as well, so we'll be more than happy to follow. Which district, please, you said, ma'am? 914. The second question is, did you get the schematics for your polling place within the chief materials that you picked up today?
Have not. My co-chief did that, and we're going to talk after this meeting. So would it be in there?
Yeah. It should be there, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. That's
Facility
good.
report as well. So, yeah.
Okay.
It should be there.
Okay, great. Let me see if there's anything else. And then the keys for the supply cabinet, is that in the supply list in the supplies that we picked up today?
Ma'am, may I suggest that you talk to your co-chief first, who went through the supply bags.
Okay.
And then, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
And then another question is, they're telling us that we're supposed to be able to contact the roamer or the BOE at the closing of the precinct.
So, ma'am, it was me who said it, and I'll just say it again for the whole group. There's a sequence of reporting that should happen for the BOE to be on the top of the rollout of the election, Monday night setup and election day. So from the moment you enter to the polling place on Monday night, you finish setup and you close it on Monday night, there are QR codes, there's reporting requirement. Tuesday morning, being ready to open the polling place, 11 o'clock water turnout, 4 o'clock water turnout, closing at 8 o'clock, closing of the polling place. These are all reporting requirements for the chiefs to let BOE, the Board of Elections, know that you are going through your day.
All right, got it.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think that's it for now. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Boris, is this the last one? One more, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, this is Michael Binder. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. A couple of things, and I'll make it real quick. First of all, I'm at 0519 Banneker Middle School, and I have not made connection with the building manager because either I missed it, but I went through every scrap of stuff that was sent out, and I do not have contact information for the building manager.
We'll be more than happy to provide you with contact, sir.
Okay. Well, well, it's kind of late now, but and I'm not sure
Michael Binder.
if I'll be able to do it on Monday. I teach all day Monday until actually all day until I have to go to the meeting on Monday. So I'm not sure when I'm going to have a chance to call the building manager. The school was in until last week, so I wasn't able to get. I drove by there. School was in, so I didn't stop by. But how am I supposed to make contact with the building manager? Number one, I've got several things to say here. One question. The other question is, I tried contacting all the people on my list, and sent out several reminders, and I only got confirmations back from like five or six people. I don't know if I'm going to have enough election workers showing up at my site.
So, sir, if there are any changes to your roster, if there are any changes to your roster were communicated with our recruitment team, you will see changes on that roster itself. So,
Okay.
in other words, if someone dropped out and let us know about it, we would reflect it on your roster. So,
Well, I got one declination, but I did not get responses back from about six, 6 people. I did not get responses back. So I don't know if we're
sir,
going to have
I
enough
wish
people.
I can tell you why people didn't respond to your email, but I can confirm that the roster you can see is the current roster as per the information we have and the knowledge we have about
Okay.
your assigned judges.
All right. Well, and my code judge dropped out as well, so I don't even know if I have another code judge. I was told I
You
had a
will
code.
have, sir. You
I
will
was
have. Everyone will have. Every polling place will have 2 chiefs, sir.
okay. Well, somebody was assigned as a code chief as a replacement, and he wrote back and said that he never took the training.
Sir, we will take care. The field promotions take place from the Board of Elections office.
Okay.
So you will have a second chief.
Okay, and I should go ahead and open up my tablet and try it out.
Please do.
Okay. Well, when I picked it up today, and I said, "What do I need to do with the tablet or the red?" Oh, nothing until Monday night. That's what I was told explicitly. So I got wrong information today. I'm not happy about the wrong information. I'll try it out now, and I'll open up the red bag now. But I explicitly asked that question, and I got the wrong
Okay.
information this morning.
Okay.
Can I ask
Do you have
what,
any more questions, sir, for us?
Nope.
can I ask what precinct he's at again?
519.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I'm again very, very grateful to all of you who signed up to serve as election judges. I believe that we managed to get through quite few questions. Again, please reach out to the help desk. We will provide the answers through the help desk directly, or if the question needs to be escalated to any other part of our agency, our department, we will follow up on it. So let us know if you have any concerns, any questions that you have, anything that you would need our trainers to walk you through, maybe to review the process one more time. You have options tomorrow and Monday, 2 more days to call trainers and get through it. On Monday evening and on Tuesday, election day, help desk is available, help desk is open. Please give us a call, we will assist. Otherwise, thank you all so much. Thank you for spending last 2 hours with us. I hope the briefing was helpful, and we'll have a great elections on Tuesday. Thank you.